What this guy?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of Two Guys,
Podcast.
and we got a guest.
These nuts.
What?
Got him.
Oh, man.
Got him.
I think we just blew up a bunch of people's headphones right now, by the way. That's going to be interesting to see what happens. Well,
It
guys,
is what it is.
it's week 2 of the new, revamped. It's not really new. It's more revamped, updated, remixed, a little better quality podcast, right?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say.
I didn't know what you were trying to go with. I was confused. Like,
Are we
I don't know where we're going.
rebranded?
No, we're not really rebranding.
Reinvented? Or
I mean, the big news is the Facebook page. We finally have actual direct link instead of having to go through like all the Facebook.com and search for us and all that crap. Now it's just Facebook.com/TGPA podcast.
TGPA? What does that stand for?
Two Guys, a podcast, and podcast.
Took a pill. It just would have been better if it sounded like an acronym.
Well, I want
like SHIELD
SHIELD.
or
What does SHIELD stand for anyway?
superheroes in everyday living danger.
What? I think you added a couple letters there, buddy.
No, superheroes in everyday living danger.
Okay.
I think that's what it stands for.
Well, I guess we'll figure. We should look it up, shouldn't we, at some point in time?
No.
No? Okay, we'll just go with what you said then.
How about the viewers? Y'all just tell us what it means in the comments.
No
Yeah,
one's-
you guys can
What
make
viewers?
your own
We
little
have
acronyms.
no one. No one likes to listen to us talk.
Y'all fucking suck.
And there's Debbie Downer over there.
You're welcome.
Hey, I'm Negative Nancy because we only have 60.
Oh, we're
likes
missing
on
out is
Facebook.
Accident Amy, who's been off the show for a while.
And who are you?
I don't know.
I know who you are, but I don't want to say it.
Why not?
No,
Just say it.
you'll get mad.
Just say it.
No.
It's open talk, man. Come on.
No.
Javi, you cannot bottle it in. Just say it.
Oh, I've said it 1,000 times. I just don't want to say it on the
Accident-
podcast.
Accident Amy's actually taking a shower right now. She's pretty hot when she's naked, too.
What the hell?
Booyah!
Oh, man.
He went there.
Yeah, he did go there.
I don't know Kroger sponsors college football.
That's Chick-fil-A, dude.
No, there was a Kroger thing up there.
Oh,
Right
there
there.
it is. There's Kroger. Yeah.
Well, it's
You
George.
Shout
guys-
out to Kroger.
Have you guys noticed that Pharaoh Cooper looks like Tiger Woods?
What?
Yeah, you notice it?
I did not notice that.
Yeah, he looks just like Tiger Woods' little brother.
It's well, you know. Let's tell them what we're doing. It's another Saturday, watching some college football. Who's playing actually? Georgia and South Carolina.
Mhm.
Okay, Bulldogs fan or is it Georgia Bulldog? Yeah, Georgia Bulldogs or Gamecock fan?
I like the Gamecocks.
Of course. What about you, Javi?
Bears, man.
Not Bears. Oh, wait.
From Baylor.
Oh, okay. Okay, we got a Baylor fan here.
I'm an A&M fan, but I'm not pleased.
That must be a tough life right there.
They're 3-0, but once they get to conference, they're already not part of. They're gonna get fucking smashed.
No, you guys want to know who I am? I don't cheer for anybody. When it comes to a sport that I don't know
El
about,
Chavo?
Who?
El Chavo?
the Chafo.
El Chavo? I don't know.
What? You guys have a little side conversation over there?
No, it was a sidebar.
Sidebar? Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm the guy that people talk about a sport, and I'll try to learn just enough to either have a kind of like a default conversation, you know, like just say random default stuff like, yeah, dude, if their defense gets it together, they could definitely go all the way. It was like, he's a good quarterback. He's got to put a good team around him, you know. Or the running back can be explosive, you know, if the other team's defense isn't as good as it is. But I just like to I pretty much just troll.
Really?
So, and all I know is, like, if you were to ask me who's your favorite teams, I was like, oh man, Bama, yeah, they're good, and Hawkeyes. And you were like,
You
wait,
say
what?
Hawkeyes?
No, I just, he was like, you mean Buckeyes? Like, yeah, them too.
Man. So, I guess Javi's the residential try-to-know-it-all guy?
I'm the Nick of other sports. Nick is the Nick of wrestling. I'm the Nick of-
Oh.
Oh, but that's real though.
So, what have you guys been up to this week? Doing anything fun? Going anywhere fun? What's going on?
I'm moving again.
How's that going for you?
Slow.
Slow?
I got a week and a half to get out of the place, but I don't have much to move. moving in with Aaron.
Moving over there? Oh, sweet. They have an extra place for you?
Mhm.
That's good. Need a hand or you got it all covered?
You want to help?
Pull out the gloves.
No comment. Yeah, if you need help moving, let us know.
If anything, it's gonna be going on next week for sure. I don't know yet.
Next weekend?
Yeah.
I work next weekend.
Huh?
Yeah, I work next weekend.
Yeah, I got to catch the Hawkeyes game against the Crimson.
I think the Atlanta Hawks need to rename their teams of the Hawkeyes. Why not?
So many people just copyright issues. Atlanta.
Copyright issues. Think about it. You're going to see Iron Man in the front row cheering on the Hawkeyes, man.
No.
Oh,
I don't think. Was that his name? Steve Amell. I don't think he'll be in front row.
Steve. Oh, Green Arrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. But, it's a nice, fun weekend. We actually got a nice event coming up tonight that we're going to go check out.
Replay.
Yeah, a bunch of classic arcade games, some good music, hopefully.
They've already got like they showed a picture earlier. Check the page earlier before I got here. On the location's called the Hive, and they pretty much they looked in the front door and his consoles just lined up against the wall, all free play. First, it opens at 7:30. First show starts around 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then about an hour each show. And they got stuff to sell, free play on all video games.
What about food? That's the question.
They got food and booze.
There we go. We're set. We're good. We're gone.
They got booze.
We'll probably do a couple of recordings from there just to give our opinions, take-ins, see how hyped up we are for it.
We'll do pictures as well.
We'll
take pictures.
We'll put pictures on Facebook.
Oh, it's
Facebook
cosplay,
page.
cosplay as well. So
Yes, we'll definitely be taking pictures of all the cosplayers.
we won't see P Diddy, but there'll be cosplay or D Piddy. I'm sorry.
Speaking of cosplay, is there
It's unplugged. I got mine. Mine should be good.
Is there because I know cosplay is a thing. I just didn't know that there are people that are famous for cosplay or well known for cosplay.
I'll give you a good example. One of our Woman Crush Wednesdays, Meg Turney.
Oh wait. Speaking of Meg Turney, hold on.
Meg Turney's actually pretty famous for cosplay.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Holy, Big John, there's a Snorlax blocking your path.
Actually, another one of our.
You know who I like is that does a lot of cosplay? Is Sarah Jane Underwood?
Yeah, I was gonna say she was another one of our Woman Crush Wednesdays who's a big fan of cosplays.
I go for Meg Turney over Sarah Underwood. I'm sorry.
I'm split down the middle.
I'll split them both down the middle.
Speaking of split down the middle, I looked at Meg Turney's Playboy pictures online. Carpet matched the drapes.
Whose?
Meg Turney.
She. I don't think she did nude.
Yeah.
No, she said she didn't do nude.
I guess somebody must have done some really good photoshops.
Must have been some really good Photoshop then. But so speaking of the replay, I guess with the trend of classic arcade games, like Mrs. Pac-Man, Pac-Man. Which one do you prefer, actually? Mrs. Pac-Man or Pac-Man?
I mean, they're all sucking down balls so they die anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Really?
I go with regular Pac-Man. See, I'm not a big fan of people that want to change something to the to the opposite.
Yeah.
Just because, to me, it seems like people complain. Like in this case, I don't think anybody complained, but it's just the fact that they did it. They made it from a guy to a woman. It's like, oh God, here we go with this. Or like if somebody changes a black actor to a white actor, or a white actor into a black actor. I mean, the character. I'm like, oh my God, here we go. So, I mean, it rarely works where I'm satisfied with it. But I mean, I never had trouble with Pac-Man. I mean, was there a difference?
No, I mean, not really. It was
Gameplay was still the same.
It's pretty much the same.
Goal was still the same.
I mean, I will recognize Miss Pac-Man as one of the top 10 sex symbols of 1980, along with.
Wait, does she get good blowjobs?
John.
She's
Why
good.
did we
She's
bring
good
you
with
on the
balls.
show?
She's good with balls.
Why?
Exactly. That's all I was wondering.
The
she can't cup them though.
See, Javi, this is the reason why I have to set every show as explicit. Because you never know when he's going to pop in and be like, hey guys, what's going on? And then all hell breaks loose from there.
I'm the X Factor.
Do you remember when we did our Christmas party event?
Mm-hmm.
God, that one went downhill very fast.
Downhill?
You brought Joe
or...
That was funny.
That was funny. And like I said, you know,
Okay,
it was the fact that Khalid just could not rephrase the question.
if you guys want to hear one of the greatest interviews of all time, look up our Christmas party. Our Christmas party. No, it was Girl Talk for Guys 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, Girl Talk for Guys 2. I think I want to say it was about 20 minutes in. We had one of the greatest interviews of all time. Listen to it. It's masterful. I don't think it gets any better than that, to be honest.
And I just find it funny because, like, with the whole presidential thing going on, I pictured Khalid as a politician on stage, either asking questions or answering questions, and I'm like, wow, this could go for hours.
Dude, I think it could have gone for a lot of hours. Unfortunately, we had to cut it short.
If he had some more alcohol in him, he probably would have gone longer. Oh man,
That was a great
Probably would have
episode,
told us a
actually.
story. He was like, you know what questions I have for women? You know, turned it around, flipped the script on you, man. He's like, I got questions for you who has questions for women. Why are you asking men for questions to ask women? Why aren't you asking women about questions to ask women? And you're like, yeah, we are. It was like, oh, all right then. All right.
The best part about that episode is actually one of our most listened to episodes.
Yeah, it was like it's like 10 people, maybe. No, I'm just kidding.
With that one person who listened to it 20 times, thank you very much.
I listened to it a couple times. I enjoyed it.
So we decided we got straight off that we always get straight off in our own conversations.
It
What was
happens.
it you called? The organic nature of the.
Yeah, it's the organic nature of our podcast. We just go with the flow, let it happen, see where we go from there.
Mhm.
But I'm trying to bring us back to the classic arcades. What's your favorite classic arcade game?
Street Fighter 2. And then the championship, was it championship edition? Or I can't remember what it was called. When they added the 4 extra characters, I think it was T-Hawk, Phelan, DJ, and Cammy.
But you know who's the best? You know who the best Street Fighter character is ever?
Well, it depends on if it's night or day.
It's Dan, dude. Dan is the best, no matter what. You cannot beat that man.
You need to rephrase what you
Dude,
said.
he's a fucking hipster. He's got that ponytail in the back. He was hip before hipsters were hip. I'm sorry.
That dude is a
No,
beast.
you need to rephrase what you said. Dan is the greatest character ever made, inspired from greater characters. Like Ryu, Ken,
I don't know, man.
Akuma.
I think you can take him, man. Have you seen
His
it?
Hadouken
No,
or Hadoken or whatever.
It's a one hand slap, dude. He doesn't do this. He goes, oh!
And it doesn't even go that far. You know?
Oh,
Say
man.
if I did it
I
right
think-
I think barely reach your face. That's as far as it goes.
He'd probably be the worst domestic violence abuser of all time.
because say if you were I'm gonna look at what arm's length and 2 feet away, he can slap her. Bam!
He was like, but did he lay a hand on you? Like, no, but the energy wave that came at me, so he didn't lay a hand on you? No, like, you're good.
Oh, man. See, I used to play a lot of Tekken, but I hated people that picked Eddie.
I hated people that picked Law.
Oh, yeah, Law 2.
Well, I
use
always
Horan.
pick Law. So
Horon or the
See-
kickster.
What about Yoshimitsu? Is it Yoshimitsu?
Yeah, Yoshimitsu.
just a cheap gimmick with the sword. I was like,
I think that's the one thing I hated about Tekken was that there were a lot of cheap plays for some of the characters.
one of my
It's-
favorite characters. I'm
It's
sorry, go ahead.
called juggling, man. It's if you get the algorithm right for it, you can sit there and
Just
knock
do it
him up
over.
and bam, 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 bam.
Gosh,
Spin
Eddie
move,
was
bam.
like the easiest one. There was like 2 buttons. That was it. It was like,
Oh, Law too with that
Oh,
what we
the-
call it, rainbow kick or
Yeah.
Yeah, the dragon kick, whatever.
See,
That was-
I used to get annoyed with that so much.
What game? What was your favorite arcade game? Because you asked him, then I'll ask you, and then hopefully I get asked too.
You know,
Mhm.
honestly, mine was what's the one where you move the little spaceship at the bottom back and forth?
Oh no, he knows. He
I
knows.
forgot the name of it. Is it Galactica?
I don't know.
I
Galaga.
Galaga. There we go.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one. That's a classic, dude. I remember I used to do I used to get tutorials on Saturdays when when we lived in Trinidad, and right a block away from where I used to get tutorials, there was a little convenience store. And they had it there. So literally, I kid you not, it was like, okay, break time. I'm like going down the road, my quarters in my pocket. Next, it's like 2 hours later. It's like, oh crap, I'm late to get back.
That always happened, man. But, now that you mention that, there's so many arcade games that are coming back to me in memory. Do you guys remember? I don't know what the names of them were, to be honest with you. I think one was Free. I don't know, but it's the one. It's kind of like Galaga, but it was like more modern day. It was like war. You know, like it's kind of like Street Fighter. You go from Japan to Russia to America, and you got your little
Yeah. I know. I don't know the name. I know what you're talking about, though.
Aero fighters.
With the
Fighter.
planes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Each character had their
dude.
own special. Some of them, you didn't know what their
Dude.
special was until you played them, and sometimes you'd love it, sometimes you'd regret it.
You know, I like playing with the Japanese because they always got like the ninja star crap.
Yeah, but his special was just so
Wasn't
weak,
USA's like the bomb?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just Joey just scream.
though. I got so mad
They go,
when
"Shoo!"
yeah,
They
that
flash
thing
back in. I was like, ooh.
that thing was destructive.
What
man.
about was it Golden Axe from back in the day? It was like a 4-player co-op game.
It's
I don't think it was
Gauntlet.
It's Gauntlet.
I think it was
That-
Gauntlet.
Yeah, there
It
it
was
is,
like
Gauntlet.
Legacy or
4
Gauntlet
characters.
or-
Yeah. Oh,
And
dude,
you
that
can
was-
choose whatever, like the Elven class is Dwarf class, the Warrior class, or the Wizard
Dude,
class.
that game was the
Wait, was that on the NES or was that on arcade?
arcade.
Later, it came out. I think it did come out to a PlayStation, PS1,
Yeah, and I know they brought it to like
When
the
they-
PlayStation Store and the Xbox Live.
and they
stuff.
brought it to whenever they started getting analog sticks, and that's when they started bringing it out.
Who remembers Contra? Oh, dude, I played the hell out of Contra.
Oh yeah, I beat it 1,000
I'm hoping they
times.
have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles there tonight.
Yes. Dibs on Michelangelo.
No.
Dibs. I got dibs.
I'm surprised you mentioned Contra and didn't even say
Say.
you don't know the name of Galaga. You don't know the famous
I hope they have
code
some
that
for
comes
you,
with Contra. Are you a gamer at all?
Yeah.
You just a modern day gamer?
No. I mean, I played a lot in the like a lot
What's
of
the
arcades.
secret code for Contra?
I don't know the secret code for Contra, but I played a lot of games. You don't need to know the secret code for Contra.
Yes, I do.
I said you don't need to know it.
Oh, you don't need to know it, but how can you mention Contra without the secret code?
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's a legitimate question. How can you not know it?
I just never.
That's like playing Modern Warfare and like not using the airstrikes. Like, oh, I didn't know about the airstrikes. How do you not know about the airstrikes?
Well, I'm sorry, Javi.
No,
Well, how
it's
about-
unacceptable.
Let's enlighten the people. Then, what's the secret code?
Up, up, down, down, BA, left, right, BA, select, start.
Okay.
Yet he tells me to watch a freaking gaming show on YouTube
Yeah.
that's called Up, Up, Down, Down.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Oh, I'm not upset with you, Kyle. I'm just like you're.
I don't see what's wrong. I really don't see what's wrong with that.
Your reputation as a gamer has just dropped significantly. For you not to know it, that's what I'll fight. Remember when I was saying that like I'm kind of like a default fan,
So
like
pretty much.
It's recording.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I just started back.
oh, what happened? The lights went out.
Well, I mean, it's back now. I think back from technical difficulties. Okay, Javi, I'm sorry. I flipped a little bit there. I get a little annoyed with you sometimes.
Well, I'll give you a rub and tug later, Javi. It's okay. I'll record
You know
it.
how we are. We get annoyed with each other from time to time. It happens.
I know.
Time to time.
That's,
You don't annoy me.
yeah, I do. I know I do.
No.
I have my moments. What the hell was that?
That means we're moving on.
Okay. Wait, what game are you looking forward to playing tonight if they have it? Besides Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
X-Men. Or
Which one? There's like 1,000 X-Men games.
As well as Blitz. They'll have Blitz.
Oh.
They had pictures of it, so they
Yes.
better have it.
Yeah, NFL Blitz was probably one. Oh, they're gonna have NHL Hits as well, though, because that was another fun one.
I promise you nothing.
I would love to see NHL Hits again.
Will they have Tecmo Football with Bo Jackson?
Dude, that'd be legit.
Techno football. Was there ever? I'm trying to think of a violent baseball game. I don't think there was one. Was there?
No, they only came out later on the PS2, which is MLB Hits,
Yeah, even that wasn't.
but
around
that
for
never
that
made
long.
arcade.
God.
So yeah, some of those baseball games really upset me because I started the very first baseball game I ever played was Tecmo Baseball, and it was pretty awesome. It was these teams you never heard of, characters you've never well they're
Did they
obviously
have
made up
power
characters.
ups?
No.
The first baseball game I played was like Exhibition 3000 or 2000 on the SNES, and me and my brother would actually go head to head every time, and we would just you would your
pitcher would have power ups to throw like weird ass pitches or the fastest pitch in the game. Like you blink, you can't see the pitch, but then you
What kind
like,
of shit is that?
like I'm sitting there getting ready to waiting to hit. He throws it. You learn to eventually time it, and if you connect, it's an automatic home run. So he did it, and I bases loaded. Time king, grand slam, bitch going home.
And you're getting a new phone.
Otterbox,
Well, you still need a new phone. I mean, how many times have you thrown that thing?
not enough.
No, I used to suck at those baseball games. It used to suck when you would hit a grand slam and like you're still down by 14 runs. It's like,
That's how it is whenever I play my brother at Madden. I say, touchdown! You're still losing, bitch. It's like, fuck you, man.
I did see. I also saw that they had pictures for NBA Jam.
Yes. There you go.
That's another good game. Can't go wrong with Jordan and Pippen. Cannot go. Although Stockton and Malone was pretty good in that game too.
Mm-hmm. So don't forget Elijah won.
I think it was Drexler.
Yeah.
Was Elijah one Drexler?
I think Drexler. I think.
Or Sam Cassell.
Mm. See,
Didn't they make another NBA Jam not too long ago? Like on.
yeah, they did for PS3, I think, or PS4. One of
It's
those.
on 360 as
It's on
well.
360 as well.
Mm-hmm.
But it
Is that-
just wasn't the same.
No, it's not. They have like big heads, etc., so on and so forth. It's, yeah.
The
It's
best
not
part
the
about it
same.
is when they goes, "He's on fire."
I used to love when the basketball got like the what do you call it, like the I was gonna say sprinkles and sparkles. The it looked like
Flame?
magic dust or whatever.
Oh yeah.
It's like automatic. It
Well,
went
it's
in
like
on
that's when he's heating up. Oh,
Or
he's
he-
heating up.
Or he's in a sweet spot and you just see the sparkles like, oh, that's gonna drop.
Yep. That game
Oh,
predicted
man.
Steph Curry's coming from a long time ago. That
What's
dude
funny?
there.
Well, what's one thing I find funny about like classic arcade games? They're so much more fun than some of them like modern like PS4 and Xbox One games.
Well, it's just the simplicity of it sometimes. Because like
Yeah.
I
Oh wow, Johnny, you're distracting us with these pictures.
I know, my dick looks good, don't it? See, X-Men's right there when you walk in.
it'd be crazy if it'd be one of them games that we didn't have the outer case for the game that's inside, but we found this one, we put it on there. I used to hate running up to games and like at the Washateria or whatever and be like, oh, Street Fighter, soccer, what the hell? Oh my god.
Because there was actually I used to do my laundry at a laundromat not too long ago, and it had Street Fighter on the side and some soccer game in front. Fuck is this?
You know, I used to always get cheated by the I'd go up to a game and it had like 4 games in one, and I would accidentally put the quarter in when the wrong game was on the screen at the time.
Oh,
I think I wanted to play Marvel vs. Capcom. Ended up playing, I think it was FIFA Soccer, like 99. I don't even know if it was back then, but it was like a 98, 99 soccer game.
who used to annoy me at the arcades is that one kid that would have like he's there playing a game, and you see him with the stack of quarters. And you're like, this dude ain't gonna move from this game for anytime soon.
He didn't annoy me. The guy that annoyed me that would beat me on fighting games by doing this.
Button mashing.
The button masher.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna have DDR there.
Not doing it. I'm
Oh, I didn't say you had to. I was just wondering.
saying, man. See, I'm the type of person that I'll get ready to go. I'm like, oh, DDR looks fun. Then you see the one kid go up there and you're like, yeah, man, I don't embarrass myself today.
I'll do like medium, like.
I'll put on extra easy. It's like it's just one over and over again. It's like, all right, I got this. Is there a 2-step DDR? I'm pretty sure I could do that.
I didn't know how to play DDR at one point. Because I think you'd have to go left or whatever. And I'd always like turn my body at the same time, and I just could never get it until somebody told me like, oh, all you got to do is just move your leg that way, right? Or I think it was like going up and down and left and right or something like that.
Yeah.
I'd always have trouble with it.
I'm telling you, man, but have you seen those kids that just, like, they sit there and it's just like,
Yeah, like they're holding onto the rails or whatever.
yeah, the whole rails and they're just going crazy. I'm like, what the hell?
Y'all can't hear me as my foot pitter pattering, imitating a DDR freak. Like,
It used to be funny because like, you would see like people gathered around and the guy be sweating and then he'd have a water right here on the side. Every single time he's done, he'd chug that water and he'd look right at the screen. He was like, He's getting ready.
There's a guy with a towel like fanning him down after each round. I was like, dude, you got this, man. You got this. You're all right, man. All right.
But it's not. It's like DDR is not the same thing for people who play Guitar Hero or Rock Band.
Oh yeah.
It's the lazier edition. There you go.
I know a lot of people that lost a lot of weight playing DDR.
See, I think of South Park when you mention Guitar Hero. I immediately think of South Park. It's like, yeah, but can he play this? And you're just there.
You just hear the strumming.
It's like, oh wow, he's good. And there's a guy sitting there. He's like, oh, I love this song.
You know what? It's games like Guitar Hero that make me believe I can do some of the things that I do in video games. Because I'm thinking to myself, I'm pretty good at this. I think I can learn the guitar. And then I go on YouTube to just look at people and they're just like, I'm like, oh shit.
Like,
Well, that
get
comes with
this.
experience. If you
Well,
just
yeah,
sit
yeah.
there and try
But
to-
the worst thing is that I played this game on the Wii called. What is it
First
called?
of all, let me stop you. You started by playing the Wii.
Oh,
Can we
Wii bashing.
can we admit that the Wii was like the best selling console of the?
That's
of the
because
new-
old people are buying it.
Well, once
Nintendo.
They,
So Nintendo
one
found a
day-
way to get more people to buy the Wii. Wow, stupid
Uh,
idea.
it's-
That's a brilliant.
they got the
their
other-
marketing was brilliant. Don't
they
get me
got the
wrong.
older ages to buy Wii's. Wii Fit, Wii Bowling, Disc Golf,
But the
etc.
problem is that they kind of screwed themselves over at the same time.
Not really. They made a bunch of money off of it. They made so much money off of it, dude.
No, I'm saying like for future though. Future.
I think when Black Ops came out, or what Call of Duty came out like in 11 and 12?
I know what you're talking about. I think it was no, it wasn't Black Ops. I think it was Modern Warfare 3 that was on the Wii. I saw one that was on the Wii.
Well, whenever one came out, we went. I got the release. I bought it, and the first guy that went in there's like, I got the first copy for the Wii. Are you? Fuck you. The crowd just like booed that man. This was in Nakato. She's like, boo! You fucking suck. No one cares. It's the Wii.
Well, I mean, it's just some people have their preferences,
Yeah.
I mean, like I didn't like everything about the Wii. There were some games that gave you the option of using the GameCube controller.
Mm-hmm.
I use the GameCube controller, but the Wii had a lot of really good games on it. Like what was it? I think it was called Trauma Center. It was, you play as a doctor, and it was pretty intense because
Did
it's
you
like
kill people intentionally, or did you have to save them?
not intentional. Like if I was getting sleepy or if I was like, oh fuck, I already messed up, I'd let this dude die and then I'll restart the chapter over.
If only
But-
real life was like that.
No, but yeah, like you had the Wii mode and the nunchuck, and you could use the analog on the nunchuck to either pick your scalpel or your antiseptic or
Anesthesia.
no, not anesthesia. It was like if you cut somebody. Well, in the game, like you rub it on them to kind of take away the pain, and like the person had a meter, so like every time you cut into them, it would go down a little bit. But if you spray the I say antiseptic, right? I didn't mean to say that. It was something to take away pain, and then like their life would go back up, No, but that was pretty cool.
Wax on. Wax off.
But that's why I thought to myself like, well, this is easy. I could be a doctor, and I really thought about it the next time. Like, I can't be a doctor.
What was your kill death ratio on there?
I was pretty damn good at that game, to be honest with you. I was
You had
pretty
a
good.
positive KD?
It was a different game. I can't argue with Khaled because Khaled, these words left Khaled's mouth one time. He said he's not a true gamer because he said he's not a true gamer because he doesn't expand his gaming horizons the way that I do.
Mm-hmm.
I play games like Fire Emblem.
I'll give you that. You play a lot more games than I do.
You play more games. I play more different games.
I stick to my comfort zone.
I like games like
You
Fire
gotta break out of
Emblem.
that.
Huh?
You have
Dude,
to
there are
break
so
out.
many great games
They
out there.
really are.
Like, obviously, Pokemon. I'm sure you play Pokemon, right?
Oh yeah, I played the hell out of Pokemon.
I played a game called Fire
Are
Emblem.
we gonna do a Pokemon Go podcast if it ever does happen?
Well, let's take a quick sidebar.
I still don't quite understand it.
From what I got out of it is you download an app. This right here is technically going to be like your Pokedex type thing, right? Your
Okay.
phone. Your phone's going to be your Pokedex. And not only is it going to be your Pokedex, but like it's going to give you notifications of like, say, you're walking around and it's going to get a notification saying, "Oh, there's a wild Squirtle nearby," right? So then you pick your Pokeball or you pick your Pokemon that you
You
want to
also
battle
have
with it.
it'll be like the Google Watch or the Apple Watch too. You'll also have something as well that's so you can imitate throwing a Pokeball as
Yeah.
well. So you can choose it, and then pretty much once you choose it, you do that arm motion of throwing it, and
capture your Pokemon and stuff.
You
like
also
that.
get to battle it as well.
You can battle other people and stuff like that. And see, I can picture people starting like, it's like, so what do you do? I'm a gym leader. What? Oh, so you work like a LA Fitness? I'm like, no. I'm a Pokemon gym leader.
Leave. Just leave. It'll happen.
I like when okay. The only time I like when people get like that is when there's nothing but people that are into that around. Because if you try to do that around somebody who isn't into that, they have kids, they have a job, they got things to do, it's like, I ain't got time for this, bro. But if you're around people that are all into it, it'll be kind of like that movie Dodgeball with Vince Stiller.
Yeah,
Like they made it sound like Dodgeball was life, and to them it was. I like watching movies like that where like they're into it, because I can't stand when somebody jumps in and says, "Y'all still playing Pokemon? Y'all ain't grown out of that shit by now?" I'm like, dude, 63 million Americans are playing it right now, so you can go tell every one of them.
See, this one's gonna be interesting though. Think about it. You're in a meeting with a bunch of people, and you think you're the only one that's interested in Pokemon, right? And you get a notification. Oh, there's this rare creature rare Pokemon nearby. And you see like 4 people do this.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah,
You gotta
right back.
step out for a minute. He's like, what? It's like, there's a wild Charizard.
I'm about to blow up. Let's go.
Yeah, it's 4 people. It's like 4 people you never expected.
And
It's
they
like-
all race to the same location.
One's the CEO of the company. He's like, so.
What are you guys doing here?
Or what if, like, somebody says what they were doing, he was like, really? Oh, wow, we should have a battle later on. Like, wait, what? Like, yeah, I have a level 92 Dragonite. It's like, yeah, I'm not good against dragons, so I can't. I can't do it. Battle me or you're fired.
If I lose, do I get a raise? No, you keep your job though.
Johnny belong to you?
Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying, I think it's a pretty neat concept for how they want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's also going to show you all the people that play Pokemon stuff.
What started it was when they did the Google Maps thing. Did y'all have the Google Maps for
Yeah.
Pokemon?
Yeah,
Yes,
I
that's
went
what
all the way to
started it.
Japan to find a Snorlax, man.
Oh yeah, me too. I got Charizard. I was trying to find rares, but I didn't find any.
But it's gonna be fun to see happen.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it's not one of those things where like every 2 minutes you get a notification.
God, that'd be annoying.
That'll be the only thing that'll turn me off from it. It's like every 2 minutes, like, it's like son of a bitch.
Would it be cool if like they if they put a limit on it themselves? Because I'm sure they don't want to run the risk of being annoying.
Yeah.
Like you could probably put on there like, oh, I'm only looking for fire types. So if a fire type pops up somewhere, you get a notification. Or I don't want anything less than level 30. To make the battle more intense.
Yeah.
Because nothing's more annoying than coming across thousands and thousands of Zubats and
See,
and Geodudes.
that was one of the most annoying things about like playing the Pokemon game. Was like anytime you hit the grass, it was like, oh, a Beedrill's you spotted a Beedrill, or you spotted.
Beedrills were cool, but Caterpies.
Oh god, dude! How many
Caterpies, Beetles.
How many Caterpies and what's the
Metapods.
Metapods did you run into?
Metapods to Kakunas.
Oh my god, dude!
Too many.
That was so annoying.
No, there was a meme that I saw recently. I think it was on Alien Blue, subreddit for Reddit, and it was just a girl. She was remember how I was trying to figure out exotics? My boy's calling me right now about it. Like it was a female Pokemon trainer, and Lil was like walking around. I was like, "There's so and so around here somewhere," and then Bam's like, "What are you doing here?" It's like, "My phone tells me there's a Zubat here." It's like, "Really?" Boom! He has the Pokemon thing on his arm. Let's go! I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
And I wonder what it's gonna be
Mesh
like.
You don't get.
I wonder what it's going to be like. Like, is it the person in the area gets there first, or is everybody going to see their own Pokemon or their own Zubat?
That's a good question. Can you imagine everyone? Because like they did in the commercial, in the trailer that they showed everyone fighting Mewtwo, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see like.
I'm kind of curious. Like, are they gonna have like
But
big
then again,
events like
those
that?
videos never really relate to what you
No,
actually
I'm saying,
do.
That's more like a hype video. Just
No, I'm saying, but like, is it gonna be like a situation where like once it's kind of like would it be like a raid, so to say? Like once every month or so, there's like a big meetup where there's a big Pokemon battle going on or something like that. You know?
See, the only things I don't like about stuff like this is because like I'll get into it, but I hate running into the guy that's just way too into it. Like what level you at, man? Like, oh, dude, I'm at level 48. Like, I'm at level 93, dude. I got 6 of those, 2 of these, this, that, and that.
How many people do you think are gonna dress up like Ash?
I just want to see what hot girls dress up like Misty and all the other females.
See, I don't know very many gamer chicks, and like to me that's like
I just remember
Like if
Misty.
an alien.
I think it was Misty, Dawn, and there was some other chick.
I think there was one named May as well.
I'm gonna dress up like Brock. Brock's the man, dude. Brock is the man.
Brock is related to Barack. You know that, right?
What?
Brock was like friend zone champion, dude.
I know. Oh, God.
I always thought Brock was cool because he was a gym leader. He had some pretty cool Pokemon. But then every time he said, "Yeah, I'm gonna be the world's greatest Pokemon breeder," I'm like,
No, you're not.
okay.
He's a great chef, from what I understand, though. Dude can cook.
But I don't know.
But you can. So how are we gonna?
I can cook.
If we're talking about Pokemon, can we talk about the love that never happened?
Oh, you mean Ash and Misty?
Yeah.
Ash and all the chicks. What are you talking about?
True.
You know, like I wonder if he was older in some of the later episodes. Because as far as I know, he's still 10. You know.
That is true.
Well, he had to, man, because he broke out of that squeaky voice in the beginning series, and he actually got a deeper voice. Hey.
And he has been. To me, he looks a little bit taller.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just was wondering if he had like the Bart Simpson syndrome. So I remember I saw an episode of The Simpsons where they actually made a comment about him wearing the same orange shirt and blue shorts every day.
Well, he actually changes it up though. Granted, he still wears his blue jeans everywhere. His crappy backpack and hat changed as well, but his the shirt and the coat usually changed throughout
That's a good question.
every region.
Is Ash actually older? Because that's going to make it kind of... Okay, think about it like this. Brock is supposed to be, like, really old, too, right?
He has to because he was taken care of. He is at least fit. I would give him 17 to 18.
And he's hanging around... technically, when you met Ash was, well, like, 10, right?
Yeah, but you got to look at it. If a 10-year-old can beat me in a Pokemon battle, he's got my respect. And he was at a disadvantage too.
True, because he had
Pikachu.
He had an electric type against a rock type.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's enough Pokemon for right now.
Speaking of gaming, did we even talk about the Pokemon games back in the day? My first one was Pokemon Yellow. I never played Blue and Red.
Fire Red and Water Blue.
My first one was Red.
I had both.
I loved Red.
I was dumb because
I had Blues. I like Blastoise.
Wait, did Blue come? I thought Blue only came out in Japan.
No.
Red and Blue
Oh,
came out.
yeah, I'm sorry.
It was Leaf Green.
That they did the remake.
Was a remake because that was the only one Venusaur, and it was the only one released in Japan.
Right, so
Then they brought
so
it
the
here.
original Pokemon, you get to pick between. Was it Pikachu? No, it wasn't Pikachu. It was
Only when Yellow came out, that's when you had you started with Pikachu no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
the others was Charizard.
No, Bulbasaur.
Sorry, it was Bulbasaur,
Squirtle.
and Charmander.
There you go.
Right? Who'd you pick?
Squirtle.
I pick every fire type every game.
See, same here. I always went with.
I would win though.
I always went with Charmander. I always went with Charmander. I don't know why.
Well, I just like fire types because they I don't know. I just feel like sometimes I look at it like it's a little bit more real. I feel like getting hit with leaves and water isn't going to hurt as much as getting hit with fire.
Dude, what about like a paper cut from a leaf, like almost like a paper cut?
Oh no, that scares me. I remember one time I tried to explain the razor leaf to a friend. He was like, it's just leaves. I was like, dude, if you watch the show, you'll know that those leaves can, especially knowing that rock is a weakness. You know, like razor leaf. These leaves are razor sharp. They cut through rock, dude. But no, I just always like the fire type. I guess I just like how the fire types look, except for in I think Generation 4. It was like a big pig or something. Or 5, one of those.
All right, well, okay, since we're still on the topic of Pokemon, who's your favorite Pokemon?
Blastoise.
You already said that. What about you, Javi?
My favorite Pokemon in the show, I got to go with Pikachu. The little guy there always seems to come out on top, and even when he loses, he, was just freaking. I like in the show. I'd say Pikachu, but overall, it had to be a tie between Articuno and Mew.
In the show, he's gonna sound stupid, but Psyduck was my man.
Comic relief.
Dude, Psyduck was the man. And then you know what to follow it up? After Psyduck became Wobbuffet.
Wow.
Dude, those two right there, man.
No, what was it? Oh, there was an episode where they're like at the at some festival, and that's where you got to see Gastly, Haunter, and Gengar do their
Oh, I
thing.
remember that one.
Mm-hmm.
And it had Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise formed together. They did. I don't know. Gengar was like using some like
he's using
nightshade trick,
yeah.
and he brought them all together and it's like,
Yeah,
Interesting.
God, I missed that show now. I gotta go. It has it on Netflix. I'm gonna watch it on Netflix now.
I want to find that episode.
You should watch. I think on Hulu they have something called Pokemon Origins, and I don't know exactly what it is, but I know one episode. I think it follows the game.
Yeah.
Because there is one episode where I see the trainer fighting Mewtwo in a cave,
What?
and then they even have some
don't have
origins.
We gotta check that out then.
Yeah, I think they had an episode where I think it's like Pokemon Origins Charizard. But all I know is that my nephew watches it like crazy and he loves it. And all I know is that somebody mentioned Pokemon Origins, and I saw a clip of the guy. He saw Mewtwo in the cave. I don't know if it's just like kind of like transforming the game into a show, or if it was like its own show.
Well, the only time you get to see Mewtwo is when you fight Giovanni, right?
No, that was in the show.
In the game, or as a show?
In the game, he was in the cave in Cerulean's
Okay,
Cave.
there you go then.
But now, what about the Pokemon movie?
I did cry at the end of the first one.
Dude, you have a choice to watch a Pokemon, but to make sure you choose Indigo League.
Yeah, Indigo League's the one.
Yeah,
I've already
the very
watched Black
beginning.
and White.
One of my favorites was on the TV shows was what was it? Johto League was cool. Ruby and Sapphire was, I don't think it called it Ruby and Sapphire, but Diamond and Pearl was pretty good. I mean, they're all good because they all integrate the new Pokemons in it, and then with all the new attacks that come out, all the new strategies, all the new things that come out in the game, they put it into the show. So if you're in I don't even know if this is a word. If you're an originalist, then the first episode is gonna be what you want to watch, especially because it'll be more simple.
Yeah.
But all the other episodes, especially with new legendaries, new strategies, new rivals, it's But the beginning was pretty cool.
So there's two other shows I remember around the time of Pokemon: Yu-Gi-Oh!
And Digimon.
Mm-hmm.
My preference was Digimon.
I can't really say I have a preference.
Okay.
They're all so amazing. Like I
Oh, yeah.
love Digimon. Like people would always compare Digimon to Pokemon. I was like, there's no comparison.
There's no comparison. I honestly thought Digimon was a lot better. Better than Pokemon.
Well, it had things that were better about it. Like, they were always talking about Pikachu evolving. Well, we don't want Pikachu to evolve. Well, in Digimon, they could Digivolve, but then they can go back to their original level.
Yeah, that was one of the best things about it. Actually, is that you weren't stuck with them evolving.
Yeah, and if a character died, it wasn't really like they died. It's just like
what was it? Like Angemon died, but next thing you know, he came back as an egg.
Yeah.
And he eventually hatched out to his
Baby form, pretty much.
Yeah.
Remember, they were in the digital world.
Wait,
That was like
Was it Angemon that
Tamagotchi
died?
in real life.
It was.
was it Angemon that died?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Angemon, or because it was not Ty, but what?
TK.
TK.
Yeah.
And
No, I don't think he died. I think after he defeated Devimon, after he turned into Angemon, he just reverted back to his. Or
no,
was it an egg?
He disappeared. He
Oh,
went back
wow.
to an egg for a while.
Okay.
He had sacrificed himself for it, pretty much. If I'm not mistaken.
But Angemon was a beast. Did you see his? I don't think it was a Mega Evolution, unless he's like a different Digimon. But I think it was his Ultimate Evolution. They were fighting the evil the Dark Masters, and Piedmon. He was kind of like a Joker, like a clown. It was pretty cool. He turned everybody into keychains, and then when he Digivolved, he had like the real deep Batman voice. And I remember what he said. Like, every time they'd evolve, they'd say their name, and then they say something about themselves. He said he has like 6 wings of destiny or something like that. He has Excalibur sword on his wrist. He has I forgot what shield he said he had, but he had a devastating attack that like he makes a circle with his sword, and then it turns into a gate, and it opens, and it just sucks evil in. And it was called the Gate of Destiny, but that was just freaking amazing, dude. I think Magna Angemon. Is that dude's name Chubb?
That dude, his last name is Chubb.
And Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh, man. Talk about tacticianalism.
We talking about Chubb. I put Chubb. I was gonna look up Angemon. On Google. No, but Yu-Gi-Oh.
Kaiba, dude. That dude was...
Kaiba. Oh, Kaiba is Yu-Gi-Oh's Vegeta. Talks a big game, but loses at the end every time.
True.
I respect Vegeta. I just don't like those characters.
I wish they did more Dungeon Dice Monsters.
That was pretty awesome, dude.
I actually enjoyed that.
They did.
And then I want to play now.
And it was so funny watching that one episode where I think his name was Duke Devlin. He was like, "There's nowhere for you to put your dice. So you've run out of space, you know." And then Yugi put a dice there, and somehow the box unfolded in such a weird way.
That it allowed him to. I'm like,
Yeah, and then his ninja came out, and it was like, "Well, you're done. I got you." And then he activated the ninja's trap ability, and was like, "How is he?" I'm like, "Dude, his name is Yugi, the King of Games." Some people like Kaiba's name better, Dragon Master, but the King of Games, come on, man,
oh yeah.
can't beat him in any game.
Is that it?
Dang.
Well,
I-
it looks like him.
So, well, I'm looking at it right now. I'll put Angemon in
False
Ultimate.
Dragon.
Oh, here we go. Here's a chart.
Magna Angemon.
Magna Angemon.
Oh, that's his Ultimate. That what I just showed you was Seraphimon, which is his Mega form.
I think Sarah.
Because there's his evolving chart.
Yeah, I remember Patamon. Pegasusmon was in the second season because they used. I think they would carry around eggs with them or something like that. They used that to evolve. Angemon was the first season. Seraphimon. I don't remember Seraphimon.
I guess that was that's his ultimate, but I do remember Magna Angemon though.
That dude was a beast. Here, this is what he looked like in the show.
Yeah, Magna Angemon.
Is that what it looks like there?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's
Okay. I guess it shows a little bit more detailed.
So what's cool about Digimon is that they're apparently going to be bringing it back
I hope so.
for another season here.
Dude,
But
some of those.
this time they're going to be adults.
Yeah,
Dude, some of those villains in that show were. I mean, that show was pretty dark at times.
it was. Like,
My-
who's that one guy that he became good after all?
Leomon? He
No,
was
no, no.
evil.
The
He
dude,
was
the
evil
dude
as
that wanted
fuck.
that was using the spires to control all the Digimon.
Oh yeah. He. What Pokemon? Oh, Pokemon. What Digimon did he have?
I don't know, he had that little green worm.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't remember what his name was.
But yeah, that dude was crazy.
Speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh, did you ever go too far enough into it where I think the guy's name was Noah? He was like an evil guy. He wore. It was like a kid. He wore shorts, like long sleeve shirt, and he was trying to control the. They were in a digital world at the time.
Don't remember that one. Do not remember that one, unfortunately. I think that dude just broke his leg. Oh, that does not look good.
Is there a video of it?
I don't know. He went down home the ankle area, like lower leg, ankle area. Oh, that's not good.
I probably tore something. And it's a line. It's a center too. That's the worst part.
Oh,
about it.
here's the replay. Here's the replay.
No, he just tripped up.
And
Oh, yes.
On the
he just,
back.
He
Oh,
just rolled it. He
Oh.
rolled it bad.
Ken Ichijoji.
He had a big lineman go down his ankle. That's not good. I think he's out for the game. I think he's done. He is done.
I thought some of those characters in the second Digimon were dumb, like
Yeah.
Wormamon.
I think they just ran out of names. They didn't know what to name these things anymore.
No, like that.
No,
Some of the names were. I mean, because he looks like a worm. But like the designs, and I think Armadillomon
Mhm.
had like a Texas accent or something like that. I'm Armadillomon.
So going back to Pokemon, how many names do you think they're going to come out with for Pokemon?
They've already over 600.
It just keeps
They're
growing,
over 7.
man.
I think they're 7.
It just keeps
718.
growing.
718.
But you know what, guys? It's almost time for us to head out of here.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
6:30.
Yes, we should grab. You guys want to grab like Jack in the Box or something on the way out there?
Almost. Well, yeah, because I don't know what they're serving there, and I promise nothing if it's going to be cheap or not.
So let's go get something to eat. Head out there, and we'll definitely do another I guess a hype episode,
A hype sode.
and then we'll give a review as to what we thought.
You know
about
what
Replay.
episode? What episode I would like to do?
What's that?
You know, like when you like Netflix or Hulu or whatever, and you look up all the episodes of a show, and you get to one episode, and after you watch that one episode, you're like, what the hell was this? It was just like a
I got one.
off the wall, just
That was
kinda
that night that we had. Oh, the lost episode I have to upload still.
like you found it.
Yeah, I found it. So we decided to try the Doritos. We tried to
Oh,
decide
that
to do the
one.
Doritos roulette challenge. Let's just say that night went all over the place. We don't know what happened.
Somebody in the bathroom? Not
That-
me. I was.
That is a
I was
good. What the? episode.
That was one of my favorite random talk.
That was just straight
episodes.
randomness. I mean, we didn't know what was going on there. We just talked about a little bit of everything, actually, didn't we?
Yeah, we even interviewed
We had a little,
Kristen.
yeah, we had my daughter on that podcast. It was a fun episode. But to close it out, guys, be sure to check out the Facebook page for all the pictures we post tonight. Well, actually, yeah, it'll be like a week after.
Yeah, and I'm going to start doing a thing on Women Crush Wednesday where I go on my Facebook page, ask who should be Women Crush Wednesday, and the first person that puts up a legitimate candidate will be the Women Crush Wednesday.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, because it worked this past one. It was Blake Lively.
You know how we were just talking about like weird episodes?
Yeah.
Criminal Minds season 10, episode 21 on Netflix, Mr. Scratch. Watch that one. I challenge everyone who's listening to watch it and tell me what you think.
Okay.
It's a fucking weird.
What was that again?
Criminal Minds season 10, the Mr. Scratch episode.
Yeah, and other episodes kind of like that as well that really make no sense to like the story or like doesn't really have anything to do with the episodes in the future episodes or earlier episodes. Like, you ever watch that episode of Friends where Ross had to go to like a convention or something and everybody has to get ready? And it's called what's called a bottle episode. They're just in the room and like that's all it is. It's just people getting ready and that's it. And there was one episode of Ed, Edd n Eddy where Ed just came out. All they kept talking about was up. Up is the way to go. Up is where you got to be. And then they started putting things together to go up. And then one of the girls, she was acting like a receptionist. She was like, "Yes, this is Up Incorporated." And everybody, all they keep talking about is up until at the very end of the episode, like, "Wait, what's up, Ed?" I was like, "What? What's up?" Like, well, I don't know. Like, they're already to space. He was just so excited. Up.
You just gotta keep going up, man.
I gotta watch that episode. That was one of my favorite. That was a very underrated show, in my opinion.
So I guess what we're gonna do now is just a quick recap of what went down this week with our. We didn't have a Man Crush Monday. I guess we've run out of guys that we find attractive and have man crushes on.
Well, let's go ahead and call out our man crushes right now. Mine is didn't we talk about that?
We did this last
Well, yeah,
time.
but now we got Big John here,
Right.
and it's a whole week removed.
Okay, John.
Who's your this week's man crush?
Who's your
Monday?
man crush this week, John?
Let's go with Marcus Mariota.
He's a beautiful young man.
Yeah, that's a good pickup. Okay, what about you, Javi?
My man crush, I'll be honest with you, is I don't know why I said I'll be honest with you. Like I was gonna go like
That's a lie.
Um,
He's there for Tokyo.
I like Tom Brady. Every time somebody has something to make.
NFL quarterbacks.
Can't believe you guys went Tom Brady.
Dude, he is married to. I don't think she's the best supermodel, but everybody else thinks she's the most beautiful supermodel ever.
Shame on you.
Giselle or Kate Upton, if you guys had a choice to be with.
Kate Upton.
Upton. She's got some thickness to it.
I don't know. I just don't. Okay, Giselle's nice, but I don't think she's.
Well, okay, I'll admit she is a 14 out of 10 when she's on the runway, when she is in her supermodel mode.
Yeah.
But like in real life, like if I saw her out and about and I had the balls to go up to a girl and like somebody like her and talk to her, I'd. Sorry, that was my alarm to call my mom. I wouldn't look at her and be like, yeah, I'm gonna go talk to her. Now if she came up to and started talking to me, then yeah, okay, but
Game on.
but if it was like somebody like Kate Beckinsale, I'd try to go talk to her.
Okay. See,
Who's your MCM? Don't forget.
if we're gonna go with
NFL
stick with
quarterback.
NFL quarterbacks, something about Colin Kaepernick. I don't know why. I don't know something about that guy. I mean, he's not a great quarterback, but there's just something about him.
He's very charismatic.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys gotta watch Ed, Edd n Eddy episode 34.
Episode 34.
What season?
It doesn't say. I remember hearing about this a while
What's
ago.
the name of the episode? If you know the top of your head.
I think it's just called episode 34. I remember something, they had like a countdown list of like inappropriate episodes of famous cartoon shows, and I think it was one of those episodes that people were playing around with. They weren't being serious about it, and somehow it accidentally leaked onto the, or they put it on the network, but luckily it was only played at night. But some people saw it, and it was just really weird and really disturbing. I think that's what it was.
All right. Continuing with our recap from this week on our Facebook page, we'll, sad day for most of baseball fans, and especially Houston Astros fans.
Mr. Milo.
Milo Hamilton passed away. Sad day, of course.
Holy Toledo! Like I didn't realize how much Tim Tebow versus Sam Bradford. Sorry, I didn't realize how much commentating was to anything. I used to think like we really don't need commentators, but I tried watching. My mom said you can watch wrestling, but you better turn the volume down, and it was just boring as hell.
Yeah,
Just see him a silent hit.
And the way that Milo would commentate, he would throw in so much history in there.
Yeah,
because
he will be missed. Our Throwback Thursday was I missed Women Crush Wednesday. Our Women Crush Wednesday was
Blake
Lively. That's a good pick, actually. Javi, our Woman Crush Wednesday expert here.
Expert, yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
For all the ladies out there, if you haven't been following the news around Houston, TMZ, or you've been living under a rock, you've pretty much seen the article. J.J. Watt is still single. Apparently, he's just having bad luck finding a girlfriend.
Actually, it was funny. There was a little news article in the internet that came out, and I think JJ shared it to his Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Really? This is news, guys? I'm okay. I'm just
I saw that.
okay."
So he's okay, ladies. Don't worry. He's fine. He's just single. That's all. He's 26 and single. That's it.
Oh, and also happy birthday to all these September 19th birthday babies out there.
Or just say the whole past. We got a couple weeks.
Well,
big
if you want to start with birthdays, my mom's was the 4th. My nephew's
Happy
was
birthday,
the 5th.
John's mom. Happy birthday, John's nephew.
Wait, wasn't that like his
My
actual the day he was born, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, his actual
My
birthday.
mom's birthday was the 4th of September. My nephew is 3 years old. Then my niece just
your
newborn.
niece is the newborn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, there you go.
And then my sister's in 4 days on the 23rd.
So there, John gives a shout out to all you guys. You better listen to the
And then
podcast so
my
you can hear
nephew.
happy birthday.
And my nephew's is the 30th.
And
Which we'll see him tonight. That replay.
we will?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, the one that we hung out with at the baseball game, or somebody else?
That was my cousin.
Oh, that's your cousin. Okay.
Y'all met him yet?
Okay. And then, our Throwback Thursday, Are You Afraid of the Dark? Love that show so much with their little ghost stories and everything. You remember Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah, I remember. I honestly, I didn't really know what it was because I was always so used to watching like the shows that weren't so serious.
Mm-hmm.
It's the G-rated version of Tales from the Crypt.
Exactly what it is.
And like
As the alternative to
not so
Goosebumps.
comedic Goosebumps.
Exactly. There's more serious Goosebumps.
Oh, also, Facebook is working on a dislike button, which I think is the worst idea.
Dude, it just looks like an upside down potato. With a
We're gonna get so many dislikes on our posts.
from here on out.
It's gonna be nothing but dislikes.
See, because
That's what
likes,
you had me for, dude.
because likes
I'll
were
read the
genuine,
likes.
Likes were genuine.
Dislikes. I
Everybody's
think
gonna
that's what we're gonna do. Okay, when they do come up with the dislike button, our goal should be to get one post that gets 100 dislikes.
Oh,
This
it's
is the dislike
It's just
episode.
going to have either Donald Trump, Justin Bieber, or Floyd Mayweather.
How about this? Let's make it even more challenging. We can't have either one of those three mentioned.
Oh, trust me, we can come up with some douche. There's some pretty famous douchebags out there.
Really?
Hey, who won the battle between Godzilla and J.J. Watt? The
If I'm not
irresistible force meets the immovable object.
I believe J.J. Watt won that one just because women voted for him.
But Godzilla, he's...
Javi,
Godzilla doesn't have abs, though.
you don't understand.
According to Khaled, he does.
Did you not see the latest Godzilla movie? Dude has a six-pack. Godzilla was working out when he was in hibernation, man.
You guys hear Surge was coming back?
Yeah, you told us about that, right?
I haven't seen it on the store shelves, but I used to love some Surge, man.
I've actually never had it.
It's like Coke's Mountain Dew.
Okay.
It's really good.
Apparently, there was another additive in it that pretty much caused people to have seizures and kidney stones.
I heard it shrunk people's penises. Or was that like an energy drink?
That was steroids.
Well, on that note,
That's why my dick got small in high school.
we're going to be closing it out, guys. See ya!
Bitches.
You had to close with bitches, didn't you? God damn.